plate because I can always cut it. All right. So everybody speaks forward. Amanda, sit all the way up in your chair, please. All right. So today you guys are familiar with writing, right? We've been working on sentences, right? Yes, we've been working on sentences. Complete sentences or incomplete? Complete sentences. So Miss G likes to call those what? Compound sentences, right? Where you add two sentences together, but you guys have to put a little word in between. Like, me and my mom went to the market and my mom went to. Yes. Okay. So today we're going to be talking about narrative writing. Okay. So can you guys all see this? Kind of, sorta. Yeah. There's kind of a glare. Okay. So it says features of narrative writing. Okay, so stories. This is about stories now. So now we're moving from sentences and we're going to turn those sentences into more sentences to form a story. Okay, so stories usually have the following features. Characters. Okay, the characters are the people in a story. What is going to happen to them? Okay, the settings. The setting tells us when and where the story takes place. Okay. And then there's a plot. The plot tells us what happens in the story and the order that it happens in. Okay, so usually when we have stories, there's an opening to the story, okay, the start of the story. The opening should catch the reader's attention and make them want to carry on reading. Okay, then there's the middle. The events in the middle of the story might include a build-up to a problem, the problem itself, and how it is resolved. Okay. The ending, this explains what happens to the characters next and describes what they have learned, okay? So, when we're writing, okay, you first want to start a writing off so that it's interesting to somebody to want to keep reading, okay? Sometimes we can get a book, maybe even from the library, okay? And that book, we think it's going to be a good book, and sometimes it doesn't interest us in the beginning, right? You might read it and be like, this book's not interesting, close it, and then never touch that book again. Okay? You did?
No, I go to the after music.
Oh, okay. So in the library, we have a lot of books to choose from. Yes? A lot of books to choose from. Okay? So usually we want to choose a book that is interesting to us, right? Maybe on the cover of it, we might see a picture of a dog, or we might see a picture of a princess, and we might want to get that book because we're like, oh, that book is probably going to be interesting because it has something that I like on there. Okay? So with our writing, we want to make sure that we make it interesting. Okay, so if I start off my writing and I just say something like, my pet dog, and you read it, are you going to want to keep reading it, Amanda?
No.
No? Why not?
Because that's not a complete thought.
It's not a complete thought, right? It just says my pet dog. What would make it more interesting to you? What if it said what? Who can give me an idea? Amanda. Hold on.
By making a sentence.
But what kind of sentence can you give me about the pet dog to make it more interesting?
My pet dog runs every day. My pet dog sleeps every day.
Say it louder. My pet dog.
My pet dog runs. My pet dog sleeps and
Yeah, my pet dog runs and my pet dog sleeps. Okay?
And my pet dog plays outside with me every day.
And my pet dog plays outside with me every day. So that would be a little more interesting, okay? So, Jelani, have you ever read a story that you've been interested in? Or a book?
Yeah.
Yes?
Me
Do you remember what the name of the book is? Judy B. Jones. That's a good one. Those are popular books. So what do you like about the stories? Hold on, Ethan. What do you like about the story?
It's so funny. Like Judy B. Jones does bad things.
She does bad things. So in the beginning of the stories, does it talks about details? Ethan and Nathan. Remember the beginning of the stories of Judy B. Jones. A lot of her stories start off with like a setting, right? Somewhere where she's at. And then it gives details on what she's doing. And then what happens in the end usually with her? Does it usually end good or bad?
Sometimes it doesn't end Sometimes it doesn't, but some does.
But sometimes it does, right? So if you read a story on Judy B. Jones, you'd be able to say like, oh, this happened in the beginning, then this, and this happened. You'd be able to give details, and then this is what happened in the end, right?
Like when she was like in the stupid smelly bus,
Uh-huh.
the police came like to the school, and
Uh-huh.
then she got in big trouble.
She got in big trouble. So those are some details, right? You said she was in the big, smelly bus. He didn't just say she was in a bus. He described the bus. He said it was big and smelly, okay? And the police came and she got in trouble, okay?
I see what you said.
Yeah, so that would be something interesting in a story, okay? So narrative writing is about those kinds of things. So you need to have an opening, okay, the middle with some details, and then the end with what the results are in the beginning, okay? Maybe in the beginning the girl lost her dog when it was windy outside and the gate flew open, okay? But in the end, the girl found the dog. He was at a dog shelter, or a neighbor had the dog and held him for the lady, okay? And she found the dog. So something that happens in the beginning, and then what's the end result, okay? So what do you guys think the purpose of writing is? Nathan, what do you think the purpose of writing is? Why do you think we write? Who do you think we write for? When you're writing something, who do you write for?
Teacher.
For the teachers to read? Okay, what about your mom, your parents, right?
My mom doesn't really read my sentences. Wait, I'm just like, throw it in the trash. She just throws it in the trash.
Well, maybe it wasn't interesting. Maybe because you didn't include full details.
No, because he doesn't like it.
Okay.
Give it to your grandmother.
Yeah, okay, so reading, boys and girls, we have narrative writing for a reason. Okay, so with that one, we're gonna start moving into that kind of writing because you guys are pretty smart. You guys know how to piece together sentences. Okay, you guys know how to put together compound sentences. Nathan, can you sit down in your chair all the way for me? Okay, and so now we're gonna move into narrative writing, which means that it's gonna require you guys to write a little more than what you're used to and give more details, okay? So just like it shows us here, okay? So what kind of details could we have added to the sentence when we said, when we say my dog is lost? What kind of details can we add to it?
My dog is lost because I left the gates open.
My dog is lost because I left the gate open.
My dog is lost. My dog is lost because I left the door open.
Okay. Okay, Nathan, what about this one? Or Jelani, give me one example. No, just if we say, use another sentence, we can say, so my dog is lost because I left the gate open. What's another detail that we can say?
He got lost.
Okay, so he got lost, but where?
I know.
How did he get lost? The gate flew open, but then what happens after the gate goes open and the dog leaves?
He ran away.
He ran away. Ethan, what's another detail?
My dog got lost because I left the garage open.
Or the dog could have got lost because the garage door was open, okay? Amanda said the fence was open, but the garage is open. What about you, Isabella?
Our dog never got
Can you give a detail to it?
Our dogs never got lost.
Do you know any details to add to it? So my dog got lost, the gate was open. Then what happens? We're letting Isabella talk right now. Then somebody walked by, found my dog, and gave it back to me. Okay, so those are giving us details. Nathan, raise your hand if you have a question or something to say. What?
One baby, when you left me on accident, you left the gates open and the white door open. Our kids, Janilla, ran away at our grandpa, grandma, mom, and dad about and we saw I didn't catch it.
Okay, so Nathan just shared a true story. He said that the gate was open, their dog ran away, their mom, grandma, and grandpa went running after the dog, okay? So those are some good details, okay? So if I was writing a story about a dog and how my dog got lost, those are some details that I would add in it. Or if I was reading a story about a dog that got lost, that would keep me interested. I would want to know, like, everybody went looking for the dog. Who found the dog? Where did they find the dog? Did they all run the same place? Did they all run separate ways? Okay, so those are some things that we want to work on. They all ran to the same
Where
place.
does he go? This way or that way? I don't
Okay.
know, but he was running like a dog, running away.
Running away like a dog. Okay, so let's do some practice. Let's try this. I'm going to give you guys a paper. Put your name on the top.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's called, this one, it's not about a dog, but it says birthday party. Okay,
Oh, about Christmas.
so we're going to do some practicing, but we're going to work on this one together, and you guys are going to read it with me. Okay, get your pencils. Put your name on the top.
Miss Wallace, you know, like Miss Wallace, you know, she weeks. Can I go shopping? If we have
Let me see.
Indiana Jones to us.
You can write with that.
Oh yeah, I used to.
All right.
She even knows how to talk like Judy.
Do you guys have your name and date on the top? Yes?
She knows how to talk like Judy. Even though that's to talk like Judy.
Yes.
When is it only 25?
Not until next week, actually.
That's weird.
All right, ready?
I need to try next year. No,
Everybody's ready? Isabella, Amanda,
ready. Yeah.
ready. Okay, ready? So the title, it says birthday party.
Birthday party.
Everybody should say it, birthday party.
Birthday party.
Sit down, Nathan. Okay, so it was Gracie's birthday. Let's read, come on. It was Gracie's birthday. She was having a party at her house. Gracie helped mom and dad set up balloons and tables. When the kids came, they played games. Then Grace blew out 7 candles and they all ate cake. Next, they opened gifts. The best gift was a friendship bracelet from her friend Jen. Last, the kids went home. Thanks for the best birthday party, says Gracie. Okay, so on this one we have an opening sentence, right? Which one would be the opening sentence? Isabella, which one would be our opener? Which one tells us what the story is going to be about? Nathan, sit down in your chair.
Why do they have different colored pens?
Which one is going to tell us what the story is about? On here. Which part of the sentence? You think it's the very first sentence? What does it say? It was Gracie's birthday. So what do we think the story is going to be about?
About somebody's birthday.
About somebody's birthday. Very good. So this would be the opener. Okay, it was Gracie's birthday.
So
Okay.
highlight it.
No, you guys don't have to highlight it. I'm just highlighting it for you guys. But if you want to circle it or underline it, you can. Okay, I know it's kind of hard to read because of the glare. Okay, so she was having a party where? At her house. Okay.
I don't have a highlighter. I don't have a highlighter.
You guys don't need a highlighter. It's fine. Just use your pencils. Pencils. Okay.
They could use
All right.
mine.
Close your pencil box, Nathan. You guys don't need the highlighters. Okay. So where did Gracie have her birthday party? Ethan, where did Gracie have her birthday party?
At her house.
At her house. So we're gonna write it in. Okay. At her house.
Do you copy?
Okay.
Do
Yes,
copy?
you guys are copying what I'm writing here. Okay. That goes on number 2. At her house.
We're at house.
Write it with your pencil, Nathan.
At.
Pencil. You don't need to underline it. Just write it. I have it on the board. At her house.
Wait, you can't make that without a period, right? You need a period?
You can put a period on the end. Period.
How do you spell word?
It's on the board. At
It's-
her.
It's
What do you think it starts with?
H-E-R.
H-E-R.
Who's had made
I don't know. Did you write it in? At her house?
I'm done.
Jelani, you got it? Good
This
job.
one is a highlighter. You see yours?
Okay, next one. What did they do after they played games?
I can see.
Jelani.
They ate cake and opened gifts.
Good job. They ate cake They ate cake and opened gifts. Okay?
I have no
You guys gotta keep writing, okay?
I'm using this highlighter it is.
You don't worry about your highlighter, just write. We're just answering the questions on the sentences right now, okay? Don't get distracted with it.
I'm sure I have to.
Can you see it?
I'm done. I had to be.
You got it, Amanda?
I needed to be in.
Isabella, you got it?
I needed to be in recess already. My classmates.
Are
too.
you writing?
My classmates.
You guys are not, we will not leave you out here late, okay?
Miss Santos, can you move your head is?
Okay, you can't see? How about now?
Can I say the next sentence?
Yes, once they finish writing it. Let me wait for Ethan.
You can say I did not say that. Yes, you did.
Ethan, you gotta keep writing, okay?
I
All right, Amanda, read the next one for me.
Come on. What was Grace's favorite gift?
What was her favorite gift?
Her friendship. The friendship.
Only when you're called on, okay? The friendship bracelet, okay? So what was Gracie's favorite gift?
Grace's favorite gift was
A friendship.
Grace
Shh, Ethan.
didn't say that.
Friendship bracelet.
Ethan, what did he say?
Nathan, we're writing right now, okay? You guys gotta stay focused.
What did he say?
Nathan, we're focused, okay?
Did he say backward? No, he said earlier. I did not say that.
Voice. No more.
Done.
Okay, Isabella, you got it?
Not when he said that.
Yes.
But he said.
Okay, Isabella, can you read the last one for me? What does it say?
What did Grace do after the kids left?
What did Grace do after the kids left? What did she do, Isabella?
Miss Sanchez, the people said, thanks for the best.
Okay, so she thanked her friends, right? She, hold on, I'll move right now. She said, thank you to her friends. I'm gonna write it kind of small because I
That's
can't
only
fit,
a head
okay?
of me. Miss Sanchez, can you look at That's only a head of me. I'm done.
All done? Okay, I'm gonna give you another paper, Amanda, and I want you to write your name on it.
Thank you.
Go ahead and start writing your name on that one, Isabella. Your name on this one, Jelani? Okay, so this story was about, who can tell me what it was about? Isabella, what was it about? About somebody's birthday. What are some things that the person ate at their birthday, or what are some things that they did? Cake.
Open gifts.
Opened gifts, okay? And how did it end? What happens in the end?
Grace said thank you to all the kids.
Yes, she said thank you to all her friends that came to the birthday party. So again, we have an opening sentence, okay, that tells us what the story is going to be about. It was going to be about someone's birthday, okay? It gave us some details on what happened in there. She ate cake, she opened gifts, and then in the end, it gives us the end. Her friends leave, and she thanks everybody for coming to her birthday, okay? So that's a narrative writing, okay? So it gives us an opening sentence, details and an ending sentence, okay? Got it?
I
Okay.
can see the last.
Which one are you on?
The
Ethan?
last one.
The one she said thank you to her friends?
Yeah, she said thank you to me.
Okay. All right, so does everybody have their name on this paper right here that I gave you?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Me either.
That's okay. We're gonna move on to this one too, okay?
What is this?
All right, so we just have a few more minutes, okay? I think we can get some ideas for this, okay?
Okay. Are you gonna record tomorrow?
No.
No?
No.
Why?
Okay, so on this one right here, we have,
Why not you recording tomorrow?
no, we're just not.
What is the tomorrow called?
Okay, so this one right here, okay? This one is going to be, we're gonna put our ideas on here, okay? So I like to do, before I start an actual writing, okay, I like to come up with ideas first, okay? And so that's what we're gonna do today. So just like we read the story about somebody else's birthday party, we are going to write ideas about a birthday party. So how many of us have been to birthday parties? I hope everybody, at least once. Yes? Okay. So birthday parties, okay, there's a lot of things that happen at birthday parties. Maybe you've had a birthday party for yourself. Maybe you've been to somebody else's birthday party, okay? Yeah, so we're gonna talk about some things that we maybe see, taste, smell, hear, feel, touch at a birthday party, okay? So those are our senses, okay? So what are some things that we can see? What are some things that we see at a birthday party?
We could
Amanda.
see balloons. Cake,
Balloons, okay?
cake, and candy.
So balloons,
Decorations and cake.
decorations,
Cake.
okay? Well, cake would be what? Do we see, we do see it, but do we taste it? We don't taste cake?
Yes.
You taste it, okay? Isabella, give me some ideas. What is something you hear, smell, taste, see? What are some things? Music, good one. Do you guys hear music sometimes when you go to birthday parties?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Nathan, give me an idea. What's something that you can feel or touch, smell, hear?
I can smell
Food? What kind of food?
pizza.
Pizza?
Mac and cheese.
Food.
Chicken.
So we're gonna put
Chips.
pizza.
Chicken.
So I want you guys to be writing these down, okay? These ideas. These are gonna be important for your writing later, okay? I know, it's because I think because we have the blinds open. Let me try closing some up. Okay, keep writing the ideas down. And you guys are almost done, okay? Just make sure you're writing down the ideas because you guys have to have that for when we want to start our writing. Is that a little bit better?
No.
No, huh?
Really still.
Let me use a darker pencil.
I can see it.
You can see that? I can't. Let's try this.
Looks like that good pencil on
Wait, sit down. Put it back over here. So decorations.
That looks better.
You can see it better?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll move out of the way right now. Let me just finish.
Is that two O's on the balloon?
Yes.
O, O.
Okay. Ethan, what's something that you experienced at a birthday party? What are some things that you might see, taste, smell, hear?
I see jumpers.
Jumpers.
I eat. At one party, I ate cakes.
Jumpers.
Yeah.
What about feel or touch? Jelani, what is something that we can feel or touch at a birthday
I
party?
can barely what that understands.
Which ones? Jumpers. Let me do that.
I enjoy the cakes.
What's something that you can feel or touch at a birthday party?
It probably
How about have you ever hit a piñata?
Oh yeah, I hit a piano.
What does it feel like when you what do you hold to hit it? Is it a bat? Is it a stick? What is it?
It's like a bat.
It's
I
like a
use
bat?
a bat. I use a bat.
You use a bat?
Yeah.
People use those fancy little decorated
But you
sticks.
have to be wrong. But bats, they are strong. They could easily kill someone.
Okay, what comes out of a piñata?
Candy.
Candy.
Can you give me a little? Hold on. Can you give me a little seconds, please?
You need a few more seconds. Yes.
Candy. Pizza. That looks like a ZA.
So I think for things that we see, we have enough ideas, but we
Miss
need more
Francis.
for things that we hear and taste.
Miss Francis,
Yes.
one of them look like a ZA.
Which one?
Oh.
Pizza. P-I-Z-Z-A. There's a Z-A on the end. What's something else that you can smell? What's something else that you can smell,
You
Amanda?
could smell. You could smell chicken.
Chicken. What else?
Mac and cheese.
So food. Just food in general. Okay, so we can be more specific too. We can say chicken. We already have pizza right there, right?
You wrote cakes. What does what does say? Cake.
Cake. Cake.
And then
Something you taste,
you
right?
got
Cake
jumper?
and candy.
Where's jumper? You could
Right here. What about here? What are some things, Isabella? What is something else besides music? What is something else you might hear at a birthday party?
You might hear.
Isabella. People having fun. So what does it sound like when people have fun? Screaming and maybe what? Yelling, laughing. Yes? Okay.
Yeah, because parties are fun.
So we can put people
I don't know.
having
Fun.
fun. Okay, so in your writing, boys and girls, once we start to actually write and put our ideas onto writing, okay, you guys can give more specific things. Like instead of just putting, I hear people having fun, we can say, I hear people laughing and screaming on the jumper. Okay?
Why are you not going to record tomorrow?
Because this is the only one I have to do for today.
I'll do it today, man.
Are you guys ready?
I'm already done.
You're done?
Alright.
With all of them?
Besides this, wait. Do you only have to do one and that's it?
Two. I have to do two. Okay.
When are you going to do the other one?
I don't know. Are you focused on your writing?
Yes.
Okay.
Talk on it.
What are some other ideas? Because I feel for feel and touch, the only thing we have is piñata stick. What is something else you can feel or touch when you're at a party?
You could cake.
Cake? You don't really feel it. Jelani?
You can make a dance floor.
Well, you can make a dance floor, but would that be feel or touch?
You could touch.
Did you have an idea, Isabella?
Jumper. You could touch a jumper.
Ooh, but Isabella gave a good one. She said you can feel and touch glow sticks.
Jumpers too.
Yeah, the jumper you can too, right?
Yeah,
So
because-
jumper could be and you see a jumper, and that can also be feel and touch. We'll put it in both.
Yeah, jumpers because you know how when the kids are jumping, they like, you know the escape jumpers.
Yes.
Tara had that. We were tossing them because we were escaping. But you.
Yeah, and you do feel the jumpers though, right? Because you guys gotta climb on them. You guys gotta grab certain things to climb. Okay, and even when you're jumping, you can feel it under
They're
your
the
feet.
escape rooms because you on the escape now. You ever see how they
I
do
bring
that?
water
Yeah, because the escape
Yes.
jumper.
Okay,
Yeah, it's supposed to be the escape jumpers.
All right.
Is this the escape jumpers?
almost. You guys are
You have
almost
to
ready.
touch those or you can find your way out of the
Okay.
jumper.
So on these ones right here, let's go over it. So things we see are what? Balloons. What else?
Balloons,
Decorations
jumpers.
and jumpers. What are some things we taste, Ethan?
Cake
What did it say?
Candy.
And candy. Okay, Isabella, what are some things that we smell?
Smell.
What does it say in your chart?
I wish I was there.
Pizza, food, and chicken. Yes. And then some things we hear, Amanda.
We can hear music,
Nathan.
and how dare you? People having fun.
Yes. Okay, so some things we hear are music and people having fun.
Feel
Okay.
touch. Pinata sticks, glow sticks, and jumpers.
Yep, piñata sticks, glow sticks, and jumpers are some things that we feel and touch, okay?
Too much. I couldn't even spit that.
Did you guys have all these ideas written down? Let me see yours.
I couldn't even spit it. Well, see.
Did you get yours, Ethan? Pizza, food. Okay, so these, I'm gonna collect these ones, okay? Because I don't want you guys to lose these. So on the